Al and I started Philanthropy from the very beginning. We felt very strongly that we have been so lucky, so blessed in our children, our grandchildren, our circumstances, that it didn't seem fair that other people wouldn't have that same good fortune. Our program really grew out of unintended consequences. We didn't intend to be a necessarily homeless prevention program. We were all about education and keeping kids in their classroom so that they could learn. And it didn't take very long before we figured out that the only way we're going to stabilize children is to stabilize an entire family. Now, we live in Ohio. Ohio is really home. Al and I were born here. So we called together communities and schools, of course, Community Shelter Board, the Columbus Foundation, United Way. We pulled in everybody we knew and said, here's the deal in Ohio. We'll pick the biggest cities because that's where mobility is the most impactful. I want to start a program where we will hire the social worker. We will pay all the costs of the social work if you will match what we give, and we will try to prevent homelessness before it happens. And they all came in. So now we have 10 cities that we're doing, and we did it for 3 years. And the Community Shelter Board, who was monitoring what we were doing under Barbara Poppy, said in the 18 months between 2008 and half of 2009, which was the worst of the recession, homelessness in Columbus went down 8% at a time when it should have grown exponentially. And they attributed it to the program. And we thought, okay, now we really have something. And my husband is the one, Al, who thinks macroly as I think micro, said, we're going to take it across the country. We're going to start to expand it. I want this program in 50 cities. And every year Al says, how do we make this better? How do we reach more people? How do we go deeper in working with families? It's the best thing we have ever done. We absolutely feel that there is no legacy that we can leave behind us that's going to matter more than this. We have never had a question in our minds that helping our communities, whichever community we happen to live in, and we've moved a few times, is really important to us. It's really important to give back and make the community where you are a better community. Next 25 years, I just want to see it grow. I want to see more and more cities come in. I want to see more and more people in the pipeline who are learning the joys of self-sufficiency. At that point, once they know that that roof is firmly over their head, they can begin to take charge of their lives in a more proactive way. I have no question, as I look at my children and hopefully the grandchildren, that they will be not only willing but really happy and able to continue the work for us.